Hello everyone, my name is Dr. Komal and today we are celebrating the World Menstrual Hygiene Day. It is celebrated on 28th of May, that is 28/5, signifying the 28 days of a menstrual cycle and the 5 days of average flow of menstrual blood in a woman. So the day is celebrated to understand the importance of what is menstrual cycle and how we should maintain our personal hygiene and to avoid unnecessary complications which can happen because of poor menstrual hygiene. So menses is considered as a topic of taboo and not openly spoken about in many places. So what is basically menses? There are a lot of myths and misconceptions also revolving around the menstrual cycle. So very simply, menstrual cycle is the shedding of the inner lining of the uterus, which happens every month. So when the egg grows, there is a hormone called estrogen which makes the lining of the uterus grow. If the pregnancy doesn't happen, the hormone levels fall and this inner lining sheds off. So this is basically menses. And this happens cyclically right from the age of menarche, that is around 13 to 15 years, and it continues till the age of menopause, that is around 50 to 52 years. It is very important during this menstrual cycle that the woman understands how to take care of herself. Okay, many women can appreciate pain during menses. Majority of the times they don't interfere with your lifestyle, but some it can interfere with the lifestyle. So it is important that you take adequate rest, ensure good hydration and nutrition during that period, and take adequate rest. At the same time, you could consider using hot fermentation bags for pain relief, or use certain medications like paracetamol or antispasmodic drugs. In certain women, there could be associated underlying disease which can be causing the painful menses. This we need to consult the gynecologist, and there could be other menstrual problems as well which we need to seek help in cases like where there are cycles are irregular or where there are excessive flow. Another important aspect which we should understand is about menstrual hygiene. So here comes the role of using proper sanitary techniques. It could be either sanitary pads, which are commonly used, but here you should remember that these should be changed every 4 to 6 hourly and should be properly disposed of by covering in a paper in a dustbin, and should not be flushed and should not be thrown here and there, so that it doesn't attract stray dogs and animals like that. So this is one important aspect. You can also use cloths, but cotton cloths, but these have to be thoroughly washed with Dettol and soaked in sunlight so that they are well sterilized before you use them again. This is an eco-friendly method, yes, but cleaning thoroughly is very important. The third method is using menstrual cups. So cups are like devices, silicone devices, which are inserted in the vagina, and they collect the blood directly from the uterus. And this can be reused again and again. But here also we have to make sure that the cups are properly disinfected and sterilized before every use. This is again an eco-friendly method because it reduces the burden of plastic on the environment. Then the tampons are used. So these are the common methods which are used. It's very important to wash your hands thoroughly before and after use of any sanitary methods. If menstrual hygiene is not properly followed, it can cause certain infections which can spread to the uterus and the womb, and this can cause chronic pelvic pain in women. It can cause difficulty in conceiving. So these problems can be prevented. In the long run, sometimes it can also cause cervical cancer. So these are the few things which we need to understand. I wanted to highlight on this occasion. Thank you. I will talk about menstrual cups because there are a lot of confusion or misunderstanding or lack of knowledge about how to use a menstrual cup. Menstrual cup is a very simple device which can be used during your menses. So it's a silicone device which comes in different sizes, which a woman can choose by trial and error. Okay, the smallest size, medium size and a large size cups are available. This is basically inserted inside the vagina, which is the area of sexual activity or the birth passage. So this is a very elastic structure to the extent that it can deliver a baby. So inserting this cup inside the vagina needs one to understand a little bit about the anatomy and how to insert the cup. So this cup is folded with the fingers and inserted in the vagina. in such a way that the mouth of this fits into the mouth of the uterus, that is the cervix, and it is kept in this place. It doesn't move irrespective of any activity that you do, and it doesn't get lost also, because here you can see it's a closed space, so there is nowhere it can enter into your body as well. So once this directly collects the blood from the uterine cavity, and you can discard that blood and reuse it again. Once the job is done, it's very important that you sterilize this thoroughly. So you can either put it in boiling water, like you sterilize any other silicone products, or you can use certain devices like this, which produces the steam, and it can be sterilized before use. So this is a very eco-friendly method. If one is able to use it, you can use it for several years. So it is much more economical and also very good for conserving our Mother Earth, because we are not going. This will reduce the burden of using sanitary pads. So thank you.